Why, hello there, lovely, lovely people, and welcome to another quick recap for Mild Magic Icewind Dale. You can catch up with our latest session, episode 9, before joining us tomorrow, March 16th, for episode 10 at 6:30 PM. Now, for the recap. We rejoined our party at the top of episode 9 in the abandoned inn, Dinev's Rest, where they found themselves surrounded by a group of 6 hostile Duergar. A difficult bloody battle ensues in which Oster and Baroth both found themselves pinned down by overgrown dwarves bent on murder. Baroth's Chardlin is quickly discovered, and his battle becomes one to retain the mysterious abyssal ore. Tonach experiences a new Fey boon as they battle, and Lucius unlocks a new magical capability, telling stories from Triton lore and seemingly being aided by the ghosts on the battlefield. Ultimately, thanks to Lucius and Tonach, all the Duergar but one are killed, with that one escaping into the night and snow, completely sure his party has successfully stolen the Chardlin. When searching the bodies, the party find that all the Duergar have a little bit of this mysterious, dangerous metal themselves, which can only bode poorly for what has been going on here in Caer Dineval. Their battle having gone seemingly unnoticed, the party settle in for the night. They discuss Oster's ex-cult in a little more depth, discovering from the reluctant satyr that the cult used to worship Levistus, archdevil of the hell layer of Stygia, where he is supposedly still trapped. Oster insists that he doesn't want to go up against Kadroth because he could make you believe the sky was purple at sunrise. In the night, during the change between Lucius and Oster's watches, the Bard and the Cleric discuss Lucius' strange, ghostly new powers. And Lucius explains that he got his compass from a treasure haul when he was a sailor, and for a long time, though it was just and for a long time thought that it was just a pretty shit bit of treasure. The pair experiment with it. Lucius excited, Oster confounded, and a little uncomfortable. The Bard seems to be able to summon the shadows of the dead. The next morning, while discussing how they'll wait for Sefek Caltro, or until a ruckus of some kind occurs, a ruckus occurs. A man marches up the street all the way to the keep, yelling about how he knows that the people in the Caer have his son. He has no luck with the guards on the gate, but he does get befriended by a strange group, namely, the party. At the slightest suggestion that they might be able to help, this father, Moll, invites them back to his house to tell them everything he knows. Apparently, all the old servants of the house, including his son, Dacier, the kennel boy, haven't been seen since Kadroth's crew moved in. Sometimes they come and go, sometimes new people arrive, but the old servants have been imprisoned or worse. At Baroth's asking, the group also find out that Moll knew Sefek Caltro, and that Caltro was one of the first sacrifices made to Auril to stave off her eternal night. The party quickly changes plans. No longer will they wait for Caltro and confront only him, not while there are innocent people trapped in the Caer. They wait until a group of cultists leave the castle and follow them out of town into the snow. An hour or so's walk out of town, Oster, shaking with rage, asks the group of cultists what the fuck they're doing here. One reveals herself as someone he knew when he was part of their church, Sigurd, a woman who was an acolyte alongside Oster. When Oster accuses her of knowing what Kadroth's cult was doing, murdering and sacrificing innocent people while pretending to be healers, Sigurd sneers that Oster didn't have the vision, couldn't see, but she doesn't get to finish her sentence because a guiding bolt from Oster took her head clean off. A short, brutal fight ensues, in which each member of the party gets a kill on a cultist. Lucius once again manifests their ghostly power, describing a warrior who slew a beholder in a single slash, and the ghost of the warrior beheads a cultist who has taken on ghostly elements of that beholder. When the battle is over, Oster strips the bodies of their robes and pendants and burns the corpses. Barroth discovers that their sword pendants are made of shardling, posing a worrying link between the cult and the Duragar, and makes replica swords out of iron for the party to wear as they infiltrate the castle. Back they go through the snow to the castle, where they climb up a wall under the cover of a silence spell and attempt to find the imprisoned servants. They find a young kennel boy, although not Desir, who is terrified of the party until they reveal themselves as not actually cult members, and a kitchen boy in the hall who tells the group that the rest of the servants are in the dungeon but is too scared to help any further. In the throne room, the group have a narrow escape where a lackey assumes they are also cult members thanks to their robes and tells them that the boss can't see you right now, come back later. The party make their way over to the northwest tower, wondering if the dungeon is below it, and overhear two cultists on the floor below talking about a guest who doesn't come out much. Unfortunately, Barroth fails his stealth check, and the game ended with one of the cultists calling out to the party, "Who's there?" And that is exactly where we'll pick up tomorrow for episode 10 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you so much to Izzy, the player behind Oster, who wrote this little recap. Meanwhile, we really look forward to seeing you all tomorrow to see how on earth the party is going to get out of this little pickle. Be sure to tune in then, 6:30 PM tomorrow night. Bye-bye!